Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for clicking on today's video, up close and personal. Today I'm going to be talking about the day in the life / what I do in the day as a freelance personal trainer with my own company. I just love saying that. This has always been a dream of mine, and now I feel like I've got my routine and my schedule down pat. I am sharing it with the universe in the hopes that it might inspire one of you guys, or just so you can kind of have an insight into what it's like running a personal training business during a national lockdown. So follow along, let's get started. It goes without saying, you will absolutely need a planner and a schedule breaking down each hour of the day. This is because not only will you have the exact times that you have booked in with your clients, but you will also need to allow a massive chunk of your day to admin time. Never underestimate how much admin you have. Always allow yourself more time than you think to spend a little time doing laptop club, because honestly, it will pile up quite quickly and it will run away from you, and you want to make sure you're on top of everything. So the night before I make this little plan, I actually got this book when I was traveling in Norway. Oh my gosh, it was such a cute company called I'm not even going to attempt to pronounce that, but it's a Norwegian company, and it has the times going from 7 a.m. till 9 p.m, which seems like a long day, but I also in there put in my own personal workouts, I put in my yoga, I put in when I'm going to eat, I put in my clients, and I put in my admin time. So some of my clients are before 7 a.m, I just pencil in up the top. First tip. Oh gosh, that feels good. On the same vein, before I head into like the personal training specific aspects of the day in the life of a personal trainer, I also have my weekly planner. So from here, you want to kind of have a visual representation of every single client you have that week. So I'm only just drumming up in January, just starting the fresh new year. So I only have about 8 or 9 clients this week. So I have to make sure that both their sessions are booked in. My Zoom times are also booked in. I have to schedule all the meetings and then email out the Zoom links, which again, some time to do that. It takes a little bit of like fiddling around with the app, but once you've got a reoccurring Zoom link, that will save you a lot of time. So those are my 2 planning things. Make sure you have an hourly planner from 7 a.m. all the way up until the evening, 8 p.m, maybe 9 p.m, depending on when you want to do your clients. If you're international as well, I do have a client that I train in Canada, so I have to kind of work around time differences and things. So it's so important to have it as a visual representation on a week like this. It's a great way to kind of break it down and feel like you're on top of things. Moving on to the personal training specific side of things, what a lot of people might not realize about being a freelance personal trainer, and just honestly any sort of coach or trainer in general, is the amount of time and effort that goes into building those programs, building those sessions, making them bespoke to the individual, making every single movement, every single stretch, every single thing that you do with your body to be directly related to your client's goal, or to your team, or to your gym's goal. I spend a lot of time with my homemade program cards, and these will start anything from just me scribbling on my I have a clipboard because apparently I'm back in school on a field trip, and honestly anytime I come up with any sort of really cool workout or cool routine, I will just jot it down on here. It's a great way to just like brain dump a lot of the information that I have circling around my cerebral cortex, and just feel like I am really narrowing in on a successful workout plan. Next up, you have to get one of these. It's like a little beep, beep, beep. It has sections. Oh my gosh, what is it called? Oh, a project book, it says on the back. You don't have to get a fancy pucker one. This was like £2.50, but you can get even cheaper ones. And it's just a great way to, again, segregate. So I spend hours, honestly hours writing plans. So the first one is my home workouts, which I write. The next are my gym-based resistance workout plans that I write. And then the final one is specific to the company I actually work for, as well as being freelance, which is Pure Gym. So that's all my Pure Gym specific trainings that I have to do that are in line with all their company guidelines and all of the training that I receive at Pure Gym specifically. So notepads will become your best friend. Your laptop, your iPad will become your best friend. Let's now break it down into an average day. Now I've spoken through the kind of planning aspects and scheduling and all the effort that goes into it. So I will have my first client at 6:30 in the morning. So I'll wake up at 6, have a cup of coffee, set up my workstation, set up my ring light, set up my Zoom with my mat and everything, get my client's specific workout plan out, as well as having some prompts or some questions to ask them about their overall kind of, health and well-being around the program. From there, I'll usually have a morning of clients up until about 10 a.m, which is when I then have my breakfast or I do my workout. Usually I'll do a 30-minute workout or a 30-minute HIIT class before then having like my smoothie or porridge. I show a lot of what I eat on my TikTok, at Lucy Shipshape. From there, it's back on with the clients. So usually while I'm eating, I'll also be on my laptop or on my iPad, going through clients' programs, going through the feedback and the worksheets that I've received from my clients in order to like kind of tweak anything. And if I have like a sudden brainwave where I can't even say the word. If I have a sudden brainwave during one of my clients, I'll jot it down. And then during the time that I'm away from my client, I can then go back to my laptop, edit in what I was going to do, change an exercise, change a movement, change a work to rest ratio, anything like that. And then clients start again. I have another 2 hours after lunch of clients. And then that's usually it for the day. So it'll be about 5 or 6 clients in one day, because that's just how I like to schedule my personal training clients. From there, I will have another meal, and whilst I'm eating that meal, I'll usually have a huge cup of tea and then sit down for laptop club again. This will probably be another 2 or 3 hours sitting straight at my computer, just like I said, researching, tweaking, and just kind of piecing together puzzles for my clients. That makes it sound like, you know what I mean, a metaphorical puzzle. So I'll kind of keep, because obviously with a 4 to 6 week training program, you need to have adaptations, you need to have progressions, you need to have justification for those progressions. You need to have coaching points and teaching points and technique points, and just make sure that you are doing everything you can for that client. So just pouring your passion for health and fitness into that plan. So that's why I'll spend another couple of hours on my laptop, usually winding down about 6 o'clock, and then it's me time. You don't need to know this, but that usually just involves either scrolling on TikTok or Instagram, or eating a packet of crisps and reading The Wildlife of Lockdown Loose. One of my biggest pieces of advice outside of getting an hourly schedule and getting a project book and allotting extra time for your admin would be to be kind to yourself and go easy on yourself. In the beginning, you're going to want to absolutely throw yourself at all your clients, but you can only spread yourself so thin. You can't pour from an empty cup. From an empty cup, you cannot pour from an empty cup. So make sure you still allot times in your day for your workout, for your nutritious meals, and just to take care of yourself as well. Because if you're feeling good, that energy will transfer through the camera, through the Zoom. Your client will feel good, and you can give them the best delivery, program, attention, experience, expertise as possible. I hope this all makes sense. And if you're not a PT, thanks for staying with me anyway. This is also just good advice for any kind of freelance business. And if you are a PT, or you are currently using a PT during lockdown, thank you so much for your commitment. I think it's great. It's a great first step to take that love and commitment towards yourself, to make time every single day to move your body in a way that takes it out of the ordinary. And then if you work your body will be thankful for you. You're thankful for it. It is just harmonious. It's lovely. Thank you so much for joining me for this ramble. I will also do like a one of those like trendy ways to do like a day in the life of a freelance personal trainer. I will do that on my TikTok. I have filmed that. Yeah, it's easier just to talk about it in this way, so I can actually like highlight the points I want to. And we're now at the end of the video. Please do like, follow, subscribe. Leave any questions you have down below if you have any questions about the misconceptions of fitness, exercise, if you have any personal training related questions, if you have any fitness, health, diet, lifestyle questions, do leave them down below. I'm also here to bust some myths. Let me know. My current client base is open. Do email lucyshipshape@gmail.com if you would like to get started on your 4 to 6 week training program. I have plans to suit everyone. I also do my Zoom group classes on Tuesday mornings, so let me know what you think. Thank you guys. Have a lovely day.